Hello, Aries, and welcome to your July 2023 Intuitive Psychic Scope forecast. This is Amy Burgoyne. I'm your reader for today. Let's get started here. So I have the first card. This is the Eagle card, and this is renewal, spiritual progress, success, and hope. These are all of the things that it feels as if you have been working towards, but then all of a sudden, it's like you're caught mid-flight. There was an imminent change, life force, and rebuilding that's been happening for quite some time now, and you can see this through the Thunderbird clan. But just know that all of these situations and experiences that you're having, it really is stripping away and bringing you down to the core of what your being is here to accomplish. At this time, the reason that there are things happening around your circle is because you have not completely and fully acknowledged in which degree that you have your intuition. You are ignoring so many signs. It's also showing me that part of the manipulative essence in which we can roll with as human beings, it's showing me here that that is sort of getting ripped out of you. And it hurts, and it is a bitch. I'm just going to say that. There is a lot of turmoil. The quicker you're able to make your decisions in the energy right now with the month of July, the better off you'll be. It's almost like everything is put down on the table to you, and somebody says, please pick the ones that you like the most and take them off the table quickly. You're going after all the pretty things, and that's okay. So this is really something that's going to release anything that ties you down to your ego. It's very important that you understand that this is temporary. Following up the Thunderbird clan, we have the cleansing card, releasing of burdens, detoxification, energy flow. It takes all of this from spirit to kind of get you going in the right direction. I'm also seeing like a freight train, almost like you have so much steam and pressure that you're under that you're just looking for someone else to give you the answers. And I'm sorry, Aries, no one's going to give you the answers but yourself. And I think you already have the answers. But remember, there's one important step, and that's taking a step. So it's time to become courageous. It's time to tap into that life force energy that's supporting you. There's something that I like to say, and the moment you can be honest with that, you're going to have a whole new clarity. The moment you can realize that this is probably the final situation that you're going to have to deal with, like if you just listen to yourself this time, Aries, and stop trying to manipulate the outcome of everything, the sooner your life can get back on track. So right now, we have the sunshine, and it is giving you illumination and active growth. You've asked for this intuition. You've worked on it for a long time. Why aren't you using it to the best of your ability? I'm feeling like some of you might need to be out in the sunshine. It feels to me like you could use a 2-day vacation out in the sunshine. So I encourage any of you who are able to do this at this time to take advantage of your resources in a positive way, not manipulating them. So get out in the sunshine. Get that download of DNA, right? And activate through the sun all of that beautiful vitamin D. You want to activate that. And I don't want to underestimate what you're going through, but with this next card of the wisdom, universal law, learning, and sharing, this is it. This is the universe wrapping up all of the shit, so to speak, and they're kind of like putting it in a pretty package, and they're sort of handing it to you. But you know what's inside of there. They're giving you the option to change your story once and for all. And I'm getting that some of you, because I have the double threes here, these numbers encourage you to set plans into action and let your personal strength, not your personal manipulational ways, to put into action through your choices the opportunity to connect in the world and in the universe through optimism, creativity, and intuition. It also tells me that there is a lot of worries. So this is the sign from your angels that it's time to make a big decision in your spiritual journey. And in this instance, they are there to tell you to do the right thing. Where you're looking to get, this has totally put you on a side path. Time to put that GPS on and figure out where you're going, and don't hesitate. I know that it's easy to want to look at other people and blame others for things that have gone on, but I feel like the big awakening moment here for you, Aries, is that it's time to take a look and realize you're the one that's made all of these choices. I see some people around you also that seem to be very sad about the way that things are going, yet they don't have control over it. And it feels to me like these people around you really need you to put your best foot forward and step into that more balanced mode and get rid of the fight or flight responses. It does not look good on you. It ages you and it drains you. So I want to draw a clarifying card here. And I also just kind of want to put this out there. I don't talk about the twin flame type of stuff. It really takes a certain person of a maturity level to get into that conversation. But I do feel like if you take the bull by the horns, so I don't know, literally some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, but if you take the bull by the horns, it feels like you're going to get closer to what you're really looking for in a relationship. Because this isn't it. I just pulled up the heart card, and this is representing to me a form of anxiety, and it definitely is affecting your life force energy. So what happens when our body is in dis-ease of a situation? You guessed it, our body starts to become toxic and full of dis-ease from outside to the inside. So as I was drawing, I have two clarifying cards that came out. The first one is going to be the number 13, and this is the snake card. The snake actually signifies to me that this is a rebirth, if you use it for that. You can have many rebirths in one lifetime, but this tells me you're literally able to regenerate yourself time and time again. So I know that sometimes the snake is looked upon as a bad omen, but trust me when I tell you, it's not. The snake represents renewal, rebirth, transformation, and infinity. So also connected with the number 8. They're also a sign of fertility. And just like the snake, you have shed your skin very many times within your life. It also tells me that being more mystical is going to be more a part of your life than you probably ever had imagined that it would be. So think of this as being your power animal. I tell children when I work with them, when they have a totem that comes up, I tell them to go Google search what that animal sounds like and how it moves, and then I give them homework. When they go home, I want them to move around like that animal. So you can do this mentally, you can do this physically, but I would embrace the meaning of the snake and the power that it gives to you. So the next card I have is the number 49. This is like the evil eye. And if you're familiar with the evil eye, this has to do with the story of Ra and Horus. I'll let you look that up independently. But within this Egyptian meaning, this is to ward off anyone who may be looking at you negatively or psychically attacking you. And I feel like you have had a lot of that going on in your life. And I feel like there's even more of it happening right now. So it feels to me like you may want to get a symbol of the evil eye to carry around with you or just sort of meditate on it. But this is showing me that you are also being seen and you are being taken notice of. So make sure you move through the rest of your life with integrity, because you are one of the signs that I'm feeling that if something happens that causes you negative karma, it's like you instantly have to go into that space and just get rid of it. Some signs can go through and awaken and then figure out their karma, but you're not one of those signs. So I want you to understand that the eye is coming. It is also a sign of good luck. It is also something that is taken through biblical times. It's on our money. So I want you to really think about where you're at this time. And I know things I'm just feeling are slightly rough for you, but I do feel that come around the end of the summer, you will have gotten a lot of things in order and a lot of things back on track. I am being told that taking time to yourself is going to be an extremely important part of the next year for your life. It doesn't mean hibernate, but it does mean it's time to get your sovereignty back and play by high vibrational energy and play by your heart. Not the part that's been hurt, but the part that is ready to be loved and ready to be healed. So Aries, I hope that this reading has empowered you. And if you'd like to book a personal session with me, please go to my website. That's sacredcorewellness.com. Be well, Aries, and much love.